What's going on, YouTube? It is week 12 on prep. So, welcome to it. Halfway through the week, it's Wednesday at this point. So, yeah, it's been a busy week for me, and I'm gonna give you the update. So last time I left you, we were talking about doing a refeed day, and so we did that, and it was great. My weight stabilized. It didn't change much at all. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but to be eating that much more food and have your weight stay the same, that's good. So yeah, it's been interesting the last couple days. So now my coach, super happy with my check-in, by the way. Looking leaner, looking tighter everywhere, which is really good. We decided to make a couple changes to my posing. So I did go ahead and make those changes. So she wanted my back pose to be a little bit closer together with the feet. So we went ahead and did that just so it looks a little bit more symmetrical. So as you lean down, you know, you can start to change the posing as you go to like best suit the criteria for this particular show. And if you're not sure about that, so basically it's not about like who's the fittest or like best looking on stage. It's more so a specific criteria. So the bikini criteria is, from what I know now, I'm not an expert in this, but there's a lot of people that can talk to, you know, this subject, but it's rounded full muscle in the delts and shoulders. So they want a nice little shoulder cap, and then a nice S curve in your frame. So looking curvy and feminine, and then having that nice full rounded glute and a bit of conditioning in the hamstring area. And so that's how I understand it the most. So it's not about being the most shredded or like the, you know, whoever has the most dense muscle. It's just about being balanced. So that's the goal we're working on. So yeah, it's been good. Now this week, since the refeed, I have definitely gotten those hunger cues, so definitely hungry this week. We did make changes, so we did lower food all the way around and then also did up cardio a bit. So definitely we're here. I think like this week is the first week where I've really felt okay, I'm really waiting on that next meal. Like I'm looking at the clock, like, all right, when are we eating again? So I'm definitely feeling that now. We're gonna keep the refeed day on Saturday and see what happens with that. Now my weight is up this week, but she's thinking that's inflammation, so we'll see. But yeah, that's the update. Welcome to the video, and we'll see how the rest of this week goes. Hey YouTube, how we doing? Sorry it's been a little minute. I've gotten my hair done since then. We're really heckin' blonde now. Loving it, getting used to it. Sorry if you hear the dishwasher in the background. That's just how life goes. So, I'm officially 5 weeks out on Saturday. I am so excited. So, just a quick, like, little update for you, since, you know, this is gonna be a really little mishmash of a video. So, yeah, prep's definitely in full swing. I'm in the thick of it, for sure. Definitely having that hunger signals, but I know that's part of the process, and honestly, I'm kind of here for it because it does help me, you know, realize that, you know, good things are happening, and I'm really, really excited. And, you know, the changes that I'm seeing on a daily basis now at this point are super rewarding, which is super fun. So, yeah, I'm just loving life right now. I am checking in with my coach 2 times a week now because of these changes that are happening, and yeah, it's been really, really good. So checked in this morning, everything's good. We're gonna keep on with the same plan this week, and then probably end up switching things up on Sunday, which is my normal check-in day. So I am going to, you know, see her then, or not see her, but send her my videos and all that stuff. weight is trending down, measurements are trending down, I'm looking leaner in my photos, so all good things there. Yeah, I'm just basically just working and kind of working out. You know, at this point in prep, I definitely thought my cardio would be a lot higher than it is, and I definitely thought I was going to be struggling a lot more than I am at this point. I feel like I talk to other people, and I know everybody's different, but I feel like I talk to people and they're really, really struggling. And, you know, I think that just goes to show that having a good off season and having a coach that's, you know, knows science, knows what she's doing or he's doing, that really makes a huge difference. I know it's going to get hard, and I know like the suck of being at like 3 weeks out is going to be there. But I feel like I've talked to people and they've been at this point and it's been a bit of a challenge. And I thought it would be worse. I really did. So, I mean, I'm happy. And, you know, I'm seeing what I would hope to see. My coach is happy with where I'm at. So I'm really just trusting her, and I feel like I could not be in better hands. So shout out to Lexi at Team Pro Physique. So guys, that's my little spiel for you. And yeah, we're keeping refeed days in, and today is not one of those days though, so it is a lower day today, but it's all good. You know, we just kind of time the meals out and plan for the next one, and before you know it, it's there. So yeah, I think the main thing that I've noticed is just keeping myself busy, to be honest with you. So I thought of a fun little thing, because these are all things that I really did not expect that would happen, that are happening in prep. So let's get to it, y'all. The first thing is just like little things. Like I recently had to order ring spacers because I'm afraid that my rings are gonna come off. Like, they are very loose right now. So I ordered some ring spacers so I can have them until, you know, I put a little bit more body fat back on in the future. But yeah, the rings are spinning. So that is one thing that, you know, I did not expect. And that's just like a weird little thing that I'm noticing. Another weird thing is that, like, I don't know, when you're on prep, this is what I'm noticing. My sense of taste, or what I thought would be like gross in prep or outside of prep, is actually like so good. So like, for example, before prep, I absolutely hated like a runny egg, like an over easy egg. And now it is by far my favorite meal of the day that I look forward to, is having my like runny yolk with my egg whites. I don't know what that is, if it's like a texture thing or what, but that's like a weird thing that I just would never have thought that I would have ever liked, because I've hated it forever. And I'm obsessed with it now. So that's a super weird thing. As well as like the combos of foods that I do. Like, for a while I was rocking this meal that was sweet potatoes, chicken, and peanut butter with cinnamon on top, but not separately, like all mixed together. That was just so good. I don't know if it's like the fats in there that are so good. Oh, and I put salt on it too. So like cinnamon, salt on top. I don't know what it is, but like the weirdest combos. I don't know. It is what it is. I've been told my taste buds are broken, so here we are. However, it works for me and I'm happy with it, so yeah. As well as you savor things a lot more. Like, I feel like I really do taste things and I really enjoy my food while I'm eating it. Whereas before, I definitely think I would rush and just kind of almost take it for granted, and like, I don't know. It's such a strange mindset. And, you know, I don't know. People say that, you know, prep gives you eating I don't know. I've heard prep people have eating disorders, which I know that's a really real thing. I'm really blessed and thankful I've never had an eating disorder or anything like that. But I could see how that would be really challenging for somebody who maybe has that in their past or is like struggling with that. Definitely would not recommend doing this if that's you. But yeah, if anything, I just have more of an appreciation for everything. Like, I respect, but also like food is fuel, and how, you know, after a meal, how it makes you feel physically, your performance is different. Like, if anything, I have almost a better understanding, or like a new respect for it, if that makes sense. So yeah, really, really strange things that I just would have never expected to have learned in this process. People talk about prep goggles. Okay, so when I say prep goggles, they talk about how when you're looking, because like as a bodybuilder, I'm looking at myself every single day, and it's all about judging your body, essentially. Honestly, I'm very like type A in particular about how things are, which, I mean, it works for me because this is a very particular, you know, precise sport. But the prep goggles are real, you guys. It's the wildest thing. I will take progress photos, and in that moment, I will look at them and be like, it's not good enough, or like, I don't see the change. And then the next day, I will look back at the same exact progress photos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, actually, that's a huge difference. It looks so good, like, or it looks so different. It is the weirdest thing. I don't, it's like a perception thing, right? Like, you're looking at it in one way, and you almost need to walk away from it for a second and then look back, and then you can get a really, like, a better idea of like what you're looking like. But that just goes to show how important it is to have a good coach, because you really are relying on your coach's eye to be that unbiased view of, okay, are we on track? Are we getting where we need to go? So yeah, another weird thing. So things to expect while you're doing this. It's strange, y'all. It's strange. And then another thing that has been really interesting is the community aspect. And I think this is really misunderstood, because I totally came into this almost not expecting this, but kind of. The community has been so positive and so encouraging. These are the most encouraging girls I've probably ever surrounded myself with, to be honest with you. These people that, and that's, I'm saying girls because that's my sport, but to be honest, it's men too, like men that are in the bodybuilding sport. It's such a misunderstood thing that, I don't know, I think I just expected people to be like uber competitive, or, you know, just kind of catty or douchey. I don't know how else to describe that, what I expected. But me, like, being a new person to the sport, and then coming in and having such a positive environment, and having a group of people that have been so positive and encouraging and motivating, and just really reaching out, like, I feel like these are going to be friends that I'm going to have, and that was something that I expected in a really good way. And so I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful for YouTube, for like the YouTube girlies that I've connected with, and, you know, Instagram. Like, these platforms have been so positive and encouraging through this process, because, you know, it's really, you don't find people that do this all the time. Like, I work at a gym, and there's even such a small community there that of people that actually do this sport, and just to have some people to go to online or whatever that have been through it, and or currently doing it for the first time too, it's been so positive. So I'm just so thankful and grateful for this, and I'm so glad I did this too. And even though it's getting a little bit slow now because things are getting a little bit more difficult, I'm so grateful that I'm doing this and have the people around me to support, and, you know, I get to support them too and go to their shows, and it's just so fun. Well, I'm gonna eat this. I ran out of some of my food. I need to grocery shop, but I had some rice cakes, and so I have this meal here. It's rice cakes with avocado and chicken and sriracha on top. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this And then probably do some grocery shopping today. And that's probably about it. Oh, I got client check-ins to do too, so I'm gonna get some work done. But I really do, I'm so grateful if you got this far and so appreciative of, you know, you following along and supporting me. And I cannot wait to see what we look like in 5 weeks, you guys. Thanks as always, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.